The sun was blazing above the Sierra Nevada mountains, casting a honeyed glow over the lush, emerald expanse of Edgewood Tahoe Golf Course. It was one of those perfect Lake Tahoe days where the air feels electric and anything seems possible. The American Century Championship, an annual celebrity golf tournament, was in full swing, and the fairways teemed with athletes, sports legends, entertainers, and thousands of fans. Yet, amid the buzz of competition and laughter, it was a single, unscripted moment involving Kansas City Chiefs star Travis Kelce that left everyone smiling and talking long after the sun dipped behind the pines. Kelce, the two-time Super Bowl champion known for his charismatic personality and infectious energy, was already a crowd favorite. Fans had gathered early, angling for a glimpse, a selfie, or a high five. But no one could have predicted that the highlight of the day would come not from a monster drive or a trick shot, but from the sweet, courageous voice of a young girl standing near the 7th green. It happened just after Kelce tapped in for par, his signature grin wide as ever. As he approached the rope line, a volunteer ushered him over to a cluster of eager fans, families with kids, teens with camera phones, and one little girl in a Chiefs jersey, clutching a hand-painted sign that read, "We love you and Taylor." Her eyes were wide as saucers as Kelce drew near. Then, with all the bravery a 9-year-old can muster, she called out, "Mr. Kelce, what's your favorite thing about Taylor Swift?" For a split second, time seemed to pause. Kelce's reaction was pure gold. His eyes widened, he burst out laughing, and the crowd around him erupted in a chorus of cheers and giggles. It was the kind of question that could fluster even the most seasoned celebrity. But Kelce didn't miss a beat. He knelt down, meeting the girl at eye level. "That's the best question of the day for sure," he said with a beaming smile. The crowd leaned in, hanging on every word. "She's just the kindest, most hardworking person I know," Kelce continued, his voice softening. "She makes everyone around her feel like the most important person in the world. She's got a heart of gold, and I'm really lucky to be part of her world." The girl hugged her sign to her chest, her face aglow. "That's so cool," she whispered. Kelce signed her poster, posed for a selfie, and as he turned to go, he added with a wink, "And she gives the best hugs in the world, too." The crowd melted. Laughter and applause echoed across the green. It was a moment of unguarded sincerity that felt rare and precious in a world where celebrity encounters are often rehearsed or rushed. It didn't take long for the moment to explode online. Clips and photos of the exchange began circulating on social media within minutes. Fans praised Kelce's humility and warmth, calling him the definition of class and a true Swiftie. Even the tournament's official account shared the video, captioning it, "Travis Kelce answering the most important fan question of the day." Travis's face lit up. "He's so smitten. That little girl asking about Taylor made my whole day." He handled that question like a champ. What a guy! As the moment gained traction, it became clear that this wasn't just another cute celebrity reaction. It was a genuine window into the affection and respect Kelce has for Swift, a global superstar whose own fans, known as Swifties, are as passionate as they come. Kelce and Swift's relationship has captivated fans and the media since they first appeared together publicly in 2023. Both fiercely protective of their privacy, they've nonetheless shared enough glimpses, through interviews, sporting events, and the occasional social media post, to keep the world watching and rooting for them. Sources at the golf event noted that Swift wasn't in Tahoe that day. Yet, after the round, Kelce was seen intently FaceTiming someone, his face still lit up from the fan encounter. "He looked so happy," one volunteer reported. He kept smiling at his phone and shaking his head, like he couldn't believe what just happened. It was really sweet. Throughout the tournament, Kelce continued to charm the crowd, posing for photos, dancing between holes, even providing a mock British commentary on his own swing. But everywhere he turned, fans referenced Swift. One sign read, "Welcome to Travis's Eras Tour, now featuring birdies." Kelce pointed and grinned, giving a thumbs up. When a reporter asked how he felt about all the Swift-related attention, Kelce didn't hesitate. "It means a lot. Taylor's got the best fans in the world. If they're showing up to a golf tournament in Tahoe just to ask me questions like that, I'm honored. And to that little girl who asked about her, tell her she made my whole day." The American Century Championship is no ordinary golf tournament. held annually at the Edgewood Tahoe Resort the week after July 4th. It's a summer tradition that brings together a who's who of sports and entertainment. This year, the field was stacked with names: Stephen Curry, Charles Barkley, Derek Carr, Vince Carter, Jerry Rice, Aaron Rodgers, and more. Even TV personalities like Carson Daly and Larry the Cable Guy teed it up. Kelce and his brother, retired NFL great Jason Kelce, arrived early to get in some practice rounds. Their playful banter and competitive spirit were on full display, but it was Travis's easy rapport with fans that stood out. "That's what makes Travis different," said Charles Woodson, another tournament participant. "He brings joy. He's real with the fans, and he doesn't take himself too seriously. He knows how to be present in the moment." Over the past year, Kelce and Swift have become an unlikely but irresistible power couple. Swift's chart-topping music and sold-out stadium tours have made her a household name worldwide, while Kelce's on-field heroics and off-field charm have earned him legions of football fans. Together, they represent a kind of modern fairy tale, two people at the top of their respective worlds, finding time for each other amid the chaos of fame. Insiders say the pair have been enjoying a rare stretch of downtime this summer, splitting their time between New York, Nashville, and Kelce's hometown in Ohio. "There's a calmness and ease to their relationship right now," a source told People magazine. "This kind of downtime is rare for both of them, and it's really allowed their bond to deepen." In a world where headlines are often dominated by scandal or heartbreak, the Kelce-Swift story feels refreshingly wholesome. They support each other's careers, champion each other's causes, and most importantly, seem to genuinely enjoy each other's company. What made that moment at the ACC so magical was its simplicity. A young fan, brave enough to ask a personal question. A superstar athlete, willing to be vulnerable and sincere. And a response that reminded everyone, fans, players, and onlookers, that beneath the glitter and the headlines, the best stories are always the ones that feel real. By the time Kelce reached the final hole, the buzz about the little girl's question had spread across the entire course. Kids waved more Swift-inspired signs. Adults smiled knowingly. Even the seasoned caddies seemed to walk with a little extra spring in their step. Long after the tournament ended, people kept talking about it. Not the scores or the winners, but the heartwarming reminder that sometimes the sweetest moments are the most unexpected ones. As the sun set behind the mountains and the lake shimmered in twilight, it was clear, for Travis Kelce, for that little girl, and for everyone lucky enough to witness it, this was a day they'd never forget. And somewhere, perhaps on the other end of a FaceTime call, Taylor Swift was smiling too. After all, in the end, it's not about the trophies or the headlines. It's about the power of kindness, the magic of connection, and the courage to ask a question that just might make someone's whole day. And that's a story worth telling again and again.